Previously on Zoomvivor. Hello players, welcome to Zoomvivor 6.
I was in shock when I saw Patricia's face on the Zoom call.
I can use the thing that we all like to create an alliance.
The Heart and the Mind Tribe, you guys are immune, safe from the vote.
So I go for the weakest link.
First person voted out of Zoomvivor, Mind versus Heart versus Gut. With that, Roberto, the tribe has spoken.
Whoa. That was fun. Wait, can we just kick things off? Okay, so after that tribal council, I think it was a unanimous decision.
I felt really guilty because I feel like it wasn't a good reason to vote someone out because Rob was struggling with the connection and stuff. So
If they're gonna throw your name around for valid reasons such as like internet issues or like Zoom issues, then like, you gotta go, man. Sorry, it's just the game. I'm just surprised that Rob voted for Cindy. So see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, we don't really know where his head is at, and he voted for Cindy. I don't get it.
I was like, did my name get thrown out at some point? Like, no shade if it did while you were in a room with him.
No. He
Never.
never talked to us about his target or anything. So I was really surprised because, you know, I would understand if it was like McKenna or Kyle.
I'm glad we were all one unified front, where no one felt on the bottom and they didn't know what the vote was, because I heard that Kyle was trying to get one out and use Rob for that. I was a little wary.
I feel like we had a really good connection and I didn't want to vote him off, but you know, it was either me, him, or McKenna, so pretty sure it won't be me.
Now we're like here and bonded. Like, you always see in like games and stuff where the tribes that don't go to tribal council, they struggle, and then all of a sudden just like
I never really had the best feeling about Kyle. He just seems like he can be a little shady. Playing with him, I never felt the sense of loyalty that I felt with the rest of the tribe, pretty much.
You know, we just had fun, you know, in the last immunity challenge, and at least more exposure for the five of us in this. No one's leaving the main room in the Gut tribe, so I think most of us are very careful with making moves like that because it could actually paint a target on our back. So
that was fun, guys. I hope we all had fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's keep the fire alive.
Let's win the next immunity challenge. See you there.
See you guys.
When we were about to go to the main room for the immunity challenge, I saw the QR code, so I immediately scanned it. And as a fan of the show, I know what it means. It means there are advantages or, you know, immunity idols. I know Kyle and McKenna also scanned it. So we were like trying to do because there are like 10 questions. And I was like, I need to get this first. And then I found it. So at that point, finding an idol, I was planning to just keep it a secret, keep it to myself, because I will probably need it more at the latter part of the game, probably pre-merge or during the merge, if ever I'm going to be lucky to be there.
Hi, we've all made it back.
That was stressful.
It was fun.
Such a good job, guys.
Wait.
Congrats, guys.
Winning that challenge really put our tribe in a really good place because I felt lots of things were going well in the game for me at this point because one, we hadn't lost the first challenge, and two, I felt really good with Carrie and Casey straight away.
Right now, I trust Mark the most. I want him to be my number one ally. I have so far told Mark and Casey in a three-way chat that I want them to be my number ones.
I feel like I get a nice vibe from him. He's very friendly. He's from London. A few years back, I was backpacking in England for 2 months, pretty much. So I feel like I can talk a lot about his country and the nearby places. So I feel like I can connect with Mark on a non-game level, and that can lead to a game relationship.
Yeah, that was a weird puzzle. I've never seen one like that before.
I know. I didn't know what they meant by hexagon puzzle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was not what I was expecting as well.
There we was the hard tribe members talking each other, trying to make some bonds, and there was Patricia.
I think it's a very varied tribe. I really see very friendly people. However, I didn't think that saying Galindo will make me super nervous.
She don't speak English. I mean, my English is bad, but her English is worse than mine, so...
So bad for the gut tribe. They thought they had, they thought they had it, and then something was wrong.
I couldn't see what was wrong with it, to be honest.
Yeah. There was probably something overlapping.
Yeah.
What he was doing.
Language barrier sometimes. That is very difficult for me because they speak very, very fast, and I am like, what did he say? Even more so when everything is by Zoom.
She's a lawyer too, so I really kind of wanted to talk with her more, and to get to know her more. But the problem is, it's kind of hard communicating with her because she does a lot of Google Translate. So even when we ask her something, it takes a while to get a response from Patricia.
I felt that my strength in my social game because I can connect quickly with people, but her not being able to express myself as I would like prevent me from doing so.
But that was so awesome. Good job. That was a tough puzzle.
The other people start to ask some questions to Patricia. She wasn't able to answer because she didn't understand that, and people asked me to translate her everything, and I was, please no, I don't want that target on my back.
I really thought that there will be more Latinos, but it was not like that, and I will have to adapt. But now I really start to stress.
I love how they adjusted for all of us. Like, we are the Mind Tribe, and we stayed in these Zoom calls instead of like having a different Zoom call. Like, are we being favored right now? I feel special. I feel special.
They called us the Big Brains Tribe, and I can't even figure out how to transfer from one into another.
I mean, the dynamics it wasn't as divided as it was. Of course, it was. We were very tight-knit. I mean, we are very tight-knit.
Sasa is on my team. She seems like she's going to be an amazing person to work with.
We then wanted to get to know each other even more and still build those relationships. But with that, I felt like the conversation was starting to be taken over by Sasa.
I'm not in the capital city, so I'm more of like a provincial person. Also, I write, so maybe that. But yeah, me too. I would love the cold. When I went to New York before, it was, I love the cold there.
She would constantly talk a lot and like...
I'm using something very similar to it. It's called Relax. I don't know if you've heard of it. Because I finished biochemistry, but I'm not smart at all. I'm just like
we would have like Aaron or someone ask a question, and then like all of a sudden Sauce is taking over, and it's like,
I don't know anything. Like, I'm dumb, I think. Yeah. It's so hot in the Philippines right now. I swear, I'm sweating. My pits are so wet. Thank you for being vulnerable. I know that my tribe usually isn't vulnerable.
if this is how you play, I don't think I can play with this and work with this. Otherwise, my game's gonna get blown up. So it was very frustrating.
We could try the beach though. They said that. I mean, we can get a tan there. I think.
Okay, maybe we should.
Alright.
Yeah, let's move around.
Okay, the main room is gone. I'm confused. The first person I talked to is Erin, because again, I have to. Number one, I felt it. She seems to be a nice person to be around with. She seems smart, which I like. Because at least I have someone who I can just throw strategies to, and so I talk to her. I tell Erin, oh my god, like it's finally here. I'm so nervous. I promised myself that like the first person I see in the game would be my ride or die, and then she was like, oh my god, same. Erin, I want to work with you. I just want to let you know that. Heather, I want to work with you. Let's work together.
No, before we go, I also want to make an alliance with the math geeks.
Okay. Let's do this.
Okay, bye. Neil was like a parallel to me in a way. Very like different dynamics, so I feel like no one would expect us to work together, and that just made me want to work with him even more. The fact that no one would think we're working together.
Ooh, it's so hot in the Philippines right now.
Wait, I've transferred successfully, right?
Yeah, you're here. Yeah, you're here.
Okay.
You're here.
I'm just really nervous. I don't know what's happening. I'm so lost. So we were just chilling. Everyone's just talking. And then suddenly, this QR code pops up in the screen. Like, ooh, a QR code.
Why is everyone so quiet?
We're doing the code. Are we supposed to be doing the code thing?
The what thing?
QR code.
Oh, that one. Yeah, I saw it, and I was like, I don't know this person, so I won't try.
As a fan of Zoomvivor, I know there's something there. So as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh my god, there's a QR code. I subtly took a photo of it, answered it below the table, the questions below the table. There's a
QR code, yeah.
I'm lost. Where's the code? I'm just like,
you have to be in like the gallery view of.
And I just pretended that I don't know anything about technology. I don't know anything about QR codes. I don't know how do you scan them. I don't know anything.
I'm gonna go back to the. Well, wait, there's none.
Yeah, like I looked and I was like, beach, water.
No, just stay here.
Exit interview.
Oh, okay. I guess we just.
Oh,
yeah.
wait.
Another.
I'm confused again. I hate technology. As soon as I got like the correct answer, and then I got the idol, I was like, I was so pumped. I'm ready to play this game. As soon as I found an idol, I was like, Neil, people are voting for you. Then I would just show my idol and be like, bitch, try. Bitch, try.
Right, Sophos and Kawak getting your first look at the new All-In tribe. Roberto voted out at the last tribal council. So without further ado, I'd like to welcome you to your next immunity challenge. So here's how it will go. 2 players will be assigned to hold the fork. While one at a time, the 3 remaining players will have to do flip cups every round with corresponding coins per collated flips. Once back, they will be putting up coins on opposing tribe forks. If the fork holders' coin stack falls or they reach 15, they're out of the challenge. First tribe to lose their stack of coins go to tribal council. Alright, Sophos, who's sitting out from the challenge? Valis sitting out. Alright, for Kawak, who will sit out?
Okay, I'll sit out.
Okay. Casey sitting out for Kawak. The rest of you guys, fair play. Right, flippers, are you ready? Survivors ready, and go.
Aaron, got this.
1 for Aaron, 1 for Mark, 2 for
Nice,
Aaron.
way to go, Aaron.
Come on, Cindy.
3 for Aaron.
Okay.
Alright, so you had 3, Aaron has 3, Cindy has 1, and Mark has 1. So Aaron, where will you put the the coins? 3 coins.
Gut, heart, talk to me.
Not good. That'd be great. We went to tribal council.
Okay, Gut spoke first, so I have to give it to heart.
Which one on the heart?
Who's ever number 1?
Carrie, I think. Carrie's number 1. Yeah, 3 coins on Carrie. Carrie, put your 3 coins. Alright, she's all good. Cindy, put your 1 coin. Where will you put it?
1 coin on Carrie.
1 coin on Carrie, which makes her to 4. Mark, where are you putting your 1 coin?
1 on Micah.
1 on Micah. Right? So far, we have 1 on Micah, 4 on Carrie. The rest is fair game. Next round, we have from Mind, Neil, McKenna, Chris. Okay? Get ready, guys. Flippers, ready?
Let's go, McKenna.
And 3, 2, 1, go. 1 for Chris, 1 for McKenna, 2 for McKenna. Chris stops at 1. Neil has 1. McKenna has 2. Alright? So McKenna had with 2, Chris with 1, and Neil with 1. Let's start with McKenna.
Well, Mind decided lovingly to not put it on Gut. I'm gonna go with the other heart that does not have coins.
So Earl?
Yes.
So 2 coins on Earl.
Hart also lovingly did not go for that. Just putting it out there.
Right, Neil.
I love you guys, but only because Mark put something on the mind. So Carrie, sorry, I have to give you 1.
Carrie with 5 coins on her stack. Chris, where will you put your 1 coin?
I think on Heather.
Alright, 1 on Heather. Interesting choices here. 1 coin on Heather, 2 coins on Earl, 5 on Carrie, 1 on Micah. Cindy
1.
stays at 1. Let's start with Mark. Where will you put your 1 coin?
1 on Kyle.
1 on Kyle.
Are you
So
sure?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, 1 on Kyle now. Aaron, where will you put your 2 coins?
2 on Kyle.
2 on Kyle. So Kyle now has 3.
You guys are racing with other teams. Just saying.
Cindy, where will you put your 1 coin?
1 on Carrie.
Carrie, now with 14, she needs 1 more coin to be out of the challenge.
I have 2.
It's supposed to be 3. So 1 fell down, which means Kyle is out of the challenge, leaving MA. Alright, McKenna, where will you put your coin?
Carrie.
Carrie with now 15. Now Carrie is out of the challenge. Oh, and the coins fell, which means she's out of the challenge. Now it's left with Earl fighting it out for the Heart Tribe.
Listen, we're not gonna bully anyone to go into tribal twice. So that's what we're gonna say.
I like that Mind.
Yeah, we're not doing that. Yeah, we're not doing that.
Alright, Bunching, where will you put your 2 coins?
Earl.
Okay, 1 for Earl.
No.
No.
Put both on Earl.
All on Earl. Only one
All on
Earl.
Yeah,
Sorry, Earl.
we have to win. We have to win.
Sasa, where will you put your 3 coins?
How many does Earl have?
Earl now has 6, am I correct?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not counting.
6.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna put all 3 on Earl.
Mark, Cindy, Aaron, ready and go. 1 on Cindy. 1 on Mark, 1 on Aaron, 2 on Cindy. 2 on Aaron. 3 on Cindy. 3 on Aaron. Cindy stays at 3. 4 on Aaron.
Let's go, Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron.
5 on Aaron. 6 on Aaron.
Go, girl.
Get it, girl. Get it.
You can go
Get
on if you want to,
Keep going, Aaron.
but you
Keep
can
going.
stop.
Aaron, we can win.
7 on Aaron. 8 on Aaron.
Heather needs your help.
9.
Aaron must have been doing pop
8,
crawls
sorry,
since she was in
9.
uni.
Now it's 9. Yes, you can keep going. 9. We stop at 9.
And yes, how many?
He's at 12.
He's at 12.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're there.
I gotta finish you off, buddy.
Oh, finish her off. Yeah, finish him off. Yeah, we love to hear that. Yeah.
Alright?
I'm
so sorry, Earl, but now you're out of the challenge, which means Heart Tribe, Kawak, you lost the challenge. Therefore, you are going to Tribal Council. As for Sophos and Olin, you guys have one immunity. You are safe from the vote.
Thanks, Sophos. Thanks, Aaron.
Of course, we got you. Yeah.
Congratulations, you're safe from the
Thanks,
vote.
Sasa. Love
Enjoy
you,
your
girl.
free
Yeah,
time.
love you,
As
girl,
for the
too.
Heart
Bye.
Tribe, congratulations to Sophos and Olin. Immune for this round, no one going home. As for the Heart Tribe, Carrie, Casey, Chris, Patricia, Earl, and Mark. One of you will be the second person voted out of Zoomvivor 6.
It felt really unfair because we didn't do anything wrong in that challenge. Maybe we could have done a little bit better with the flip cups, but we were never going to win that challenge at that point. Everyone was out for blood and they wanted the heart blood. If we'd had one player that could have helped, but none of us could get it. It just wasn't happening.
Yeah. It was because I was the first person for them to put coins on, and then they were just like, we'll keep going that way.
Yeah, and the reason was basically someone talked first in the other tribe. That was weird.
Losing this challenge sucked so much. I felt like just because I was the first person that had coins put on them, everyone just followed suit and just threw coins on me. And I felt like there was nothing I could do about it.
We didn't want to stand out as the team with the tribe with 6.
Yeah.
But the other tribe with 6 were like, oh, it's bullying if we get rid of someone else. That's bullying.
Yeah.
And then Sasa was like, oh, that's bullying. But then was like, put it on Earl, put it on Earl. Like, that's bullying. That's bullying.
Yeah.
You're literally bullying us. You're literally putting every single thing on Carrie. That is exactly what bullying is. So I was really, really angry about that.
It's just hard being in a position where you're losing a challenge because you're completely powerless.
I can't believe that anyone would use the word bully when literally our tribe was being bullied the entire time by 2 other tribes. 2 against 1 is bullying, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. So, guess we gotta do some voting. How long do we get?
I'm not sure. So my strategy in this first vote for our tribe is to make sure that I know where the votes are going. So even though I am not the target, I have to make sure that I'm not the target. So I'm planning on talking with everyone.
We are forced to take out one of our own, and unfortunately, I think one of it is going to be Patricia because she's not really talking as much. So I think that's what people are thinking right now.
Keeping Patricia could be like a shield for me because I know that she wasn't able to make some bonds with the people because her English is really bad, worse than mine.
I really don't think I can empathize well with him because of impasse we have from a previous game where I won. But let's see what happened. I don't know, maybe we can make a truce.
And keeping Patricia into the game, that could be like, hey, let's vote for Patricia this time. And if she doesn't get eliminated, they can vote for her the next time and next time and next time.
I don't think Galindo want to work with me anything, but Ryder tried to target me. I don't know, but I have a slight suspicion.
With Patricia as well, even though she wasn't talking in the Zoom call, we also had the connection through Messenger. So maybe I could do something with Patricia, Chris, and Casey.
I don't really trust anyone because I didn't think that communication was used by Zoom, which limits me to exploring my social game via Messenger. Although Air was very charming, trying to communicate with me via Messenger.
With Mark and Carrie, I'm a little bit wary of them. I feel like they're gamers and I really don't want to face them down the line. So I am thinking of maybe turning the tides against them.
I don't really know what's going on with Chris and Earl because I just don't have as good of a read on them. So I don't know if they're throwing my name out. I don't know.
You know, everyone's going to be thinking of us as the Heart Tribe, and the Heart Tribe needs to have loyalty and it needs to have trust, because that's one of the things that the Heart kind of gives us, I think.
Maybe I could do something with her and Chris and Casey, but I just have to wait on my options first because I don't want to rock the boat this early on in the game.
For my first tribal council, I hope I don't go home.
Hello, Kawak. Welcome to Tribal Council. This is your first Tribal Council for the season. Chris, how is everyone feeling after the loss that you had?
Mad, upset because we lost not by our work. We lost by two teams who reunited against us. I don't know if they was scared about us because of the past challenge, because we was on the last place and we won before them, and we are really upset for some things that people say, like, I don't want to send them again to tribal council. That was stupid for me, but it's okay. Everyone plays on the way that they wanted. It's okay, but we're upset.
You are upset, particularly at what tribe, Casey?
I suppose the Mind Tribe, because they were saying things like they didn't want to send Gut again to the tribal council, but for me that's opposite to what their tribe stands for. In my perspective, it actually makes sense for them to put everything on the Gut tribe since they have been to tribal council before.
I can see you agreeing so much on that, Mark. You were very vocal during that challenge.
I'm always very vocal with James. Yeah, I thought that Sas's comments were uncalled for when they said that that if we put things on Gut, that it's bullying. And then Sasa also was the one that was saying, put it all on Earl at the end. And I just think that felt more like bullying because they knew it was actually putting us out of the challenge and they didn't make it fair. It just was, there was no way we could win that challenge today.
Earl, if you had to describe what the Heart Tribe is right now, what would it be?
The Heart Tribe right now, our hearts are broken, honestly, because we didn't really want to lose anybody here. And I think, honestly, from my perspective, I think everyone has their own strengths, regardless of how everyone did in the challenges and whatnot. So to lose one of our own right now is totally heartbreaking.
All right. Carrie, do you feel the same way?
Yeah, I also find that our tribe is super friendly and cordial and inviting. I feel like we, in the time that we spent talking with each other, I feel like we've bonded pretty well and everything is smooth sailing. And so it sucks that we have to lose one of us.
All right. Patricia, how do you feel about losing the challenge?
Okay, I felt very excited, but I felt like they robbed us in the shame. But we can overcome it. We are a strong and committed tribe.
Mark, now that there's only 6 of you here, even the tiniest detail can send you home. So, how do you navigate such a situation?
We're very, very early in the game. And I think we need to be in a position where we have a chance to win immunity next round. So my vote is based on the strength of tribe and how we keep ourselves strong, because I think there might be a swap later, who knows, but at the moment, I just think we need to try and keep some numbers.
Earl, do you think that alliances are starting to form in this tribe?
Well, I do think that alliances have to form. I mean, it's inevitable, and whenever you're going to tribal council, people are going to scramble. So I have a pretty good feeling that alliances have already formed, and I think that's already a given.
Okay. Carrie, does it concern you that you're the only American here in this tribe?
Oh, I didn't notice. Guess not, because I didn't notice.
Well, we're all the only person apart from Casey and Al, right? I believe you're both Philippines, right? So yeah, we're all the only people from our country, which is really lovely. It's really good. I've never played in a game that's quite as diverse as that, and I think it's really good. And I think it means that we can just completely ignore our nationalities. Really, I think it's not relevant in this at all, unless Casey and Elle are planning something that we don't know about.
Trust me, no.
Yeah.
What, you hate her?
No.
Well,
Chris, now that you're about to vote out one from your own tribe, so what do you think the tribe should remember before going to vote?
We should remember that we don't want to come back here again.
Yeah.
That's what we should remember for voting tonight. Because if we don't think that before voting, we are going to come here again one again. And we don't want that. At least not me.
Does anybody else want to go to another tribal council after this? Obviously not. But this is the game, and this is the consequence of losing a challenge. But unfortunately, from 6, we will go down to 5 because it is now time to vote.
I'm really sorry. We didn't want to vote anyone off at all. We've really enjoyed getting to know you.
I am just doing this because I formed bonds with the other players, and I trust them a little bit more, and so I think that this is going to keep our tribe strong and will prevent us from having to come back to tribal council.
I hope this be you, not me. And this vote is because you steal my friend's idol on All Stars.
I have the votes. before I read the votes, if anyone has a hidden immunity idol or an advantage and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay, I'll read the votes. First vote. Patricia. Carrie. That's one vote Patricia, one vote Carrie. Patricia. Patricia. That's 3 votes Patricia, 1 vote Carrie. Second person voted out of Zoomvivor, mind versus heart versus gut. Patricia. Patricia, that's 4. That is enough. Any final words for the tribe?
Okay. I did not expect to react to Zumba, but I love the experience thanks to us.
Okay. With that being said, Patricia, the tribe has spoken. Time for you to go.
Alright, Patty.
Sorry, Patricia. Sorry.
After that first vote, I'm sure more than one heart got broken tonight. I'll give you guys a few minutes to internalize what just happened and we'll get to our next phase in the game. Good luck.
Thanks,
Ok, pues la verdad es que fue muy complicado para mí porque sentía que ellos se interrelacionaban más, charlaban un poquito más en su idioma y pues para mí fue muy dificultoso. Entonces, pues nada, me divertí lo poco que pude. Creo que esperé salvarme al menos en retos, pero pues no se pudo porque nos sabotearon. Y pues nada, fue una experiencia increíble. Creo que quizá más adelante me animaría a participar, ya con un poquito más de experiencia en el idioma, un poquito más de manejo, y pues nada, muy contenta de haber participado, de haber vivido esta experiencia. Y pues espero próximamente regresar ya un poquito más preparada en esto.